Do you know that every time you actually go online, someone is probably watching what you do? Now, before you start to look over your shoulders and start to fidget, I'm not talking about someone sitting in a dark room staring at your phone. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about something much bigger. I mean, bigger. So every time you open an application, you search on Google, you watch a YouTube video, you like a post on Instagram, or you even browse an online store without buying anything, little pieces of information about you are actually being collected. And it's not your bank password, it's not your private conversations, but there's something that is arguably as valuable, which is your behavior. So think about this. Have you ever talked about buying a pair of sneakers with a friend, and a few hours later, sneakers ads starts to show up everywhere? Have you actually had that experience before? Most people immediately say, my phone is actually listening to me. But here's the surprising part. Most of the time, it isn't. So your phone doesn't need to listen to actually get to know what you've actually told, because most times you do enough by your gestures than what you say. So every time you search, and every search you've made, every video you've watched, every location you've visited, every page you've liked, every website you've stayed on for more than 10 seconds, every product you've almost bought but you didn't, those little actions may seem meaningless to you, but together, they actually paint an incredibly detailed picture of who you are. In the tech world, we call this your digital footprint. So imagine dropping breadcrumbs everywhere you go, except that those breadcrumbs aren't on the road, they're scattered across the internet, and companies use them to understand you, not because they're trying to spy on you, but because attention has become one of the most valuable currencies in the digital economy. So why are Google, Meta, TikTok, and Amazon worth billions of dollars? Is it because they just built an amazing application? Partly, but the real reason is that they understand people better than many other companies in history. They know what you're interested in, what time you are usually awake, whether you prefer football or you prefer basketball, whether you are actually planning a vacation, whether you're looking to buy a new phone. They understand these things, and sometimes they can even predict what you will want before you realize it yourself. And honestly, that's both fascinating and a little scary. Because here's a simple example. So let's say that you're actually planning to buy a laptop. You've visited 3 different websites and compare prices. You've watched a few YouTube reviews, and maybe you don't buy anything, but the internet has already learned something important. You're interested in laptops. So the next day, laptop ads will start to show on Instagram. Laptop videos will start to show on YouTube. Laptop recommendations on Google. It feels like magic, but it isn't. It's data. Now, here's the twist. This same technology isn't only used for advertising. Netflix uses it to recommend your next favorite series. Spotify uses it to suggest songs you will probably love. Google Map uses it to predict traffic before you even leave your house. Your bank uses it to detect suspicious transactions and stop fraud. So data isn't automatically bad. Much of the convincing we enjoy today exists because technology learns from patterns. The real question isn't whether data is collected, because it is. The real question is who has it and how are they using it. So this is why privacy has become one of the biggest conversations in technology today, because who has and what they're using it for is really important. And companies are beginning to create stronger privacy laws. So companies now ask if you want to accept cookies. And a lot of you do not understand what cookies mean. But because browsers are blocking third-party trackers, Apple has introduced an app tracking transparency, letting users decide whether apps can track them across other applications and websites. Even Google is actually changing how the online advertising works to reduce certain types of tracking. Now, why are they doing all of this? Because people are realizing that data has value. And some experts actually call data the new oil. I actually think that data is more valuable than oil, because oil eventually runs out, but data grows every single second. So every swipe, every click, every search, every location, every purchase, every reaction actually builds up data. And here's the good news: you actually have more control than you think. So review your app permissions, turn off location sharing for apps that don't actually need it, clear your browser history, use stronger passwords, enable two-step authentication or two-factor authentication. Think twice before clicking allow without reading what you are agreeing to. Always learn to read. A lot of us do not read. And none of this will make you invisible online, but it will make you smarter about how you exist on the internet. So the future isn't about avoiding technology. That's totally impossible, and it doesn't even make sense. The future is about understanding it. Now, the people who succeed in this digital age won't be the ones that are just using technology. They'll be the ones who understand how it works, and then behind the scene, they can actually make the best out of it. So the next time an ad appears that feels almost too accurate, do not panic. Ask yourself, what did I do online that helped the algorithm to understand me? You might be surprised by the answer, to be very fair, because now you understand why, so you understand what to look out for. So let me leave you with this. If companies could actually see your digital footprint from the last 30 days, what stories do you think it will be able to tell? I would love to read your answers actually in the comment section, and I would love to know what you think, what has been your experience, and how you actually feel about what you just learned today. We uncover technologies that shapes your life one conversation at a time. Don't forget, I'm Mr. Tech Bro. Remember that the more you understand technology, the less mysterious it becomes for you. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next video. Cheers.